So I have talked at length about yapping and rage baiting and how those two things are art forms. But the true art form, something I've been wanting to talk about for a long time, is the art of aura farming. Aura farming, or aura, it doesn't really matter how you say it. How I say it is aura. I think it sounds better when you say it aura and you pronounce it like that and not aura. It's also pronounced aura, but you know, bygones be bygones. People will pronounce words how they want to pronounce them. So I'm not gonna sit here and correct you guys on that. And that's not even what the point of this video is. Aura farming is an art form. It is the highest art form when it comes to the social economics of the world. Your aura says everything about you. When a person is first learning about you, their first impression is the type of aura you give off. If you are intimidating, you give off an intimidating aura. People don't want to mess with you. They think that you are very scary and very intimidating. If you give off a weak aura, then people want to pick on you because they don't think you can fight back. Aura is what makes us what we are before we even speak, before we do anything. It is just how we conduct ourselves and how we conduct our life. So what is aura farming? Now that we know what aura is, we have a general idea of what aura is. What is aura farming? Aura farming is the practice of gaining more aura, in the sense that everybody wants to be cool. Everybody wants to look amazing. Everybody wants to be looked at and revered in some way, shape, or form. So aura farming is the way to do that. Doing things, doing actions that would increase their aura. I don't know about y'all, but aura farming is some of the coolest shit I've seen since it started really blowing up on social media. I know you've seen it. You can't deny the aura farming when it comes to stuff like TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. Like, it's all over the place. You'll see people doing shit like aura farming. So there's going to be a few things I want to talk about because I really want you to understand how much of an art form it is. So the first thing is aura gambling. So aura gambling is the idea that you can take all the aura you have and you can gamble it on a single action. And the idea is, if it pulls off, you gain even more aura than you had before. But if you don't pull it off, you look like a fucking dweeb, everybody laughs at you. Aura gambling is so important because you are risking everything you got on this one move. For instance, have you ever seen the person, he's got a piece of paper in his hands. When you walk by him, he drops the piece of paper. So when you go up to pick it up and you're like, hey, you dropped this, he comes back and he signs the piece of paper like an autograph. That is aura gambling. And the reason why it's gambling is because there is a high chance that a motherfucker just won't pick the shit up. They'll see you drop it and they just won't pick it up because humans are kind of dickheads like that. But then also there's a huge risk in where you sign the paper and they just throw it. Then you just lose aura. You have to make sure that if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to gamble that, because if you sign it and they just throw it back on the ground, you lose aura, even if you signed it, but because they don't want to keep it. So why the fuck is it's not aura to them? So that is a form of aura gambling. Now I kind of want to talk about some of the greatest aura farmers we have ever seen in history. And you know which one I'm going to say, the king of the shit, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is one of the greatest. It is not even one of the greatest. I don't know what I'm saying. Michael Jackson is the greatest aura farmer this world has ever seen and probably will ever see. His feats are fucking legendary. There has never, and I mean never, been another person in the history of the world where a motherfucker could jump out of the stage and stand there menacingly, not saying a single word, not moving a single goddamn muscle, and everybody's losing their minds to the point where people are collapsing and fainting over this man's aura. It's knocking them out left and right. He is the king of that shit, and he's so fucking good at it effortlessly. They took him away from us because he had too much aura. He's still got that aura. When you talk about Michael Jackson, you talk about him almost like a deity. His feats are legendary. His presence is still, to this day, Michael Jackson has been dead for damn near 20 years. He died in 2009. 2025. Now, another aura farmer that we know about in the cartoon anime world, in the animation world, Piccolo. our favorite Namekian, aura farming to the fucking max. He may not be the strongest in Dragon Ball, he may not look the coolest, but that motherfucker is gonna show off the goddamn fit. Every time you see that motherfucker pull up, he's gonna pull up in the crispiest white cape you will ever see, and that bitch will be floating in the goddamn wind, okay? That motherfucker, Piccolo, is the aura farming king when it comes to the animation world. He's him, okay? He's him. It already adds to the fact that he's a Namekian. The black community sees Namekians as niggas, so therefore you can just tell every time he pulls up like this. He's got his arms crossed, he's just standing there looking. Now the opponent might be 10 times stronger than him, but it doesn't matter. That motherfucker is gonna make sure you see the fit. Editor Neiman here. I completely forgot while I was editing this, and I went back to actually make this part. Piccolo was so fucking good at aura farming that he taught his student how to aura farm. Gohan might actually be a top tier aura farmer in the verse himself. Like right under Piccolo, it might be Gohan, especially when he get Piccolo fit on. I'm gonna just put this video on top of this, and just to show you how fucking good Gohan is at aura farming. I can't believe I forgot this shit. Yes, Piccolo, we see the fit. That shit crispy, okay? I get it. Shit crispy as hell. You know who's another good aura farmer? Actually, two good aura farmers. Batman and Darth Vader, aura farmers. If you wear a cape, you're aura farming. Because what the fuck is the cape for? Like genuinely, what is the cape? What does the cape do? Like, why does Batman have a cape? Like, you know, he's just a normal ass human. You could be more agile if you didn't have the cape. He uses the fucking cape to fly. That's aura farming. And why does Bruce Wayne need to aura farm anyway? Nigga, you are a multi-billionaire. What are you aura farming for? What's the point? You have money. That is aura in itself. Why do you need to sit here, become Batman, and aura farm some more? Everything black dripped out. You got the fucking bat across your chest. You got the cape. It's glistening and silken. It's also flapping in the wind and shit. Like what is that? And then Darth Vader, he's another one of these motherfuckers. I watched the scene in Rogue One where he walked, and you remember the scene. He walked down the hallway and was cutting people down left and right like a goddamn maniac. Like, and then when the ship pulled away from him, he just stood out there in the middle of space with the cape fucking flowing in the background. Like, aren't you like, you have the force, just pull the ship back. Why are you watching it? You know why? Because he was aura farming. He didn't want to take an aura gamble by pulling the ship and not being able to pull it back. He just sat there, let them get away, because he's aura farming. Now, I want you to know, aura farming is very fun, but it's also quite dangerous, because there are some people in this world who will genuinely put your life in danger because they're aura farming. And I don't think you want to be around those people, because they don't care about your well-being. They don't care about their own well-being. All they care about is aura farming and looking cool and making sure you see the goddamn fit, making sure they know, and you know, they got that shit on though. They will put your life at risk. I have seen motherfuckers on social media sit there and stand in front of a fucking explosion or some fucked up shit happening. They don't care about their life. They making sure you see that goddamn fit. If they got the crispy Jordans on, yeah, they making sure you see that shit. Aura farming is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful game. Honestly, I think, to me personally, it is something that I hold near and dear to my heart, because as somebody who looks like me, I want to be able to refine my techniques at aura farming. I want to be able to stand up there and aura farm and people look at me and be like, damn, he got that shit on though. Unfortunately, I don't really got much drip. I wear black t-shirts all times and a gold chain. And the gold chain isn't even gold chain like that. It's a gold plated chain because I ain't got no fucking money like that, so it's gold plated. So this is my form of aura farming. Like the black t-shirt and the gold chain combo, that's the aura farm that I have, because I think black t-shirt with gold chain is like undefeated. You can't really do nothing with that. Aura farming is a wonderful technique. It is a wonderful art form, but it is also extremely dangerous. And you have to understand that when you are aura farming or you are around somebody that is aura farming, you need to be safe, because your life can be put in danger. You can die trying to aura farm. You can die while rage baiting and stuff like that, but it's never as serious as dying while trying to aura farm. If you're standing on top of a car thinking that you're fucking Vegeta while the bitch is moving and you're just sitting there like this, if that motherfucker hits a goddamn stop and you fly off because the laws of motion, yeah, you're cooked. GG. You aura farmed into the grave. It's cooked. It's over. It's fucking done with. You need to understand when to hold them and when to fold them. If you find yourself in a situation where you can aura farm, great, but do so in moderation and do so where it is very safe for you and for everyone around you, because aura farming can be a life or death situation. Remember when I talked about aura gambling? Life or death. This shit real, okay? These people really do this shit and they will let you die. And do not abuse your power of aura farming. Don't become a Piccolo, okay? You're not Piccolo, you're not Darth Vader, you're not Batman, you're not Michael Jackson. You're just not them. Sorry, you're not him when it comes to that shit. You never will be. Just make sure everybody's staying safe. I think I've yapped about aura farming enough. I'm gonna get up out of here. I'll see you guys in the next video. The next video will not be 20 days from now. We're back. All right, I'm out of here. See ya.